Welcome back, guys, to Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, where last episode our story began after an aborted VR mission as Zack Fair, Soldier 2nd Class, awaited a new assignment, eager to prove himself as a hero, with his chance to shine having been delayed by a mass desertion within Soldier's ranks. Our first mission finally came as we prepare to head out to Wutai, with the first class soldier and Zack's mentor Angel taking part in some training before heading out to battle as we now work our way towards the target, with Director Lazard watching on.
So, Angel, what's the deal with dumb apples?
The official name is Benora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples. The local farms had plenty of them to spare.
Oh, really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zack.
Nice excuse.
But even then, I had my honor. The largest Benora White tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best. But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
What? That's it? Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
Still feels like I'm being played with. Will I get more mail by coming out here? Probably getting new tutorials added to the list, aren't I? That would be the thing. Speaking of, this is the save point, and I just got new mail right then. Soldier responsibilities. Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. As you all well know, a great number of our comrades have left the company. There is now some concern within the company whether this will lead to a decline in soldiers' combat abilities. However, we can also take this pressure as a chance to prove how indispensable we are to the company by proving our strength as a small but elite group. I hope you take advantage of this mission, where we will be bringing an end to the war with Wutai to do your best and prove yourselves. Into the Lazard folder now, eh? I guess there's no auto-saves, is there? It just makes me want to save more, but I don't know if I really need to. That said, it is fast.
B unit will set off an explosion. That's our cue.
The diversion will allow us to infiltrate.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate and...
Uh-huh. And?
Indulge yourself.
You got it. That's what I do best. Come on, B unit. You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Begin mission.
We need to rename him to Zack Fair. Hidden emotions have affected the DMW. As you progress through the story, Zack's emotions toward characters he meets are sometimes heightened. This in turn affects the DMW. When Zack's emotions are heightened, the relevant character's image reels have a greater chance of entering limit verge. Okay. Are we keeping track of all that?
You hold the line here. It's just one man. Prepare to swarm him.
Activating combat mode.
Go for the center. Target lock switching targets. Attack targets are chosen automatically, but the player can also manually lock on selected targets by pressing the R3 button or L1 and R back and forth. That's fine. I wanted to attack in the center for the obvious reason here. This guy hurts. So I'll eliminate him. Seems I can't just spam the button. I have to press it at the right time to actually activate an ability. No, but MP cost, fine. Now I'm a range fighter. Hey! Got him down.
Zack, let's go.
Right. I'm ready to be a hero.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Rush assault level 5 limit break? Sure.
Better run for it.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Game's not at all random, is it? No MP or MP cost? Fine by me. I was gonna say, what about you guys? Right, how close can I be? That'll deal with it. Materia fire is growing stronger.
Yeah, piece of cake.
We don't need a plan. We just go at the front.
Intruder! It's Soldier! Damn! Stop him!
Activating combat mode.
Probably shouldn't be using fire as much on the one guy that can hit me hard.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I just got a limit break just as we did that.
Are you in?
Piece of cake. Could have done it blindfolded.
Stay alert. I've heard the Wutai keep a monster around for anti-soldier purposes. It should be somewhere in the fort.
So, if I can take it out, will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok and gather attention. Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
Alright, enter Fort Tamblin, defeat as many Wutai troops as possible. The more enemies you defeat, the better your evaluation as soldier will be. Wutai troops are lurking within various places such as rotating walls and fortress towers. Make sure that you do a thorough search. My god, I've got to, like, exterminate everyone. In the field, you can dash to move quicker. We figured that out. I mean, we are sent in to do that. We can see the overall combat forces, can we? We've defeated one lot. They don't really need to run around faster. They'll probably be here.
Activating combat mode.
Well, okay, they were in front of me. Hitting weaknesses. Magic attacks are effective against enemies with elemental weaknesses. Weaknesses can be identified with an element icon that appears near an enemy's name. If you exploit weaknesses, you can deal significantly more damage to an enemy. I have no clue where it is. I take it that's Blizzard, though. Oh, that said, they got one spell off on me, first of all. Which I don't appreciate. So, there's no one in this watchtower? I can't seem to interact with it. Soma. Okay. Something going on here. It's a little oubliette. If I ever say that right.
There he is! Get him!
Okay, doggo +2.
Activating combat mode.
You're not going to tap me.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Gonna make this fairly easy, though my lack of MP is a bit worrying.
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Kind of hoping to hit the sergeant with that one.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Should have comboed into that before the dodge for the extra bonus. Can I hit these? See, I keep trying to hit things.
Fire! Fire!
Hide in the map. No, I think I'll stay here. Why would I walk down a firing range? That'd be dumb. But nothing happens with this thing. Oh, telelight.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I was pressing buttons on it, but... Oh, now you could do something there?
Come and face us, soldier! If you dare! Huh? Where did he go? Sneaky little pest. Treachery!
What?
Activating combat mode.
I will admit to being a little bit confused about what happened here. Wouldn't mind giving the digital mind wave some more time, but
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I guess it uses up my points, right?
This is Lazard. Enemies appear to be lurking in every corner. This fortress will not fall easily.
Yeah, just now, I was checking out a revolving wall and was jumped.
Other walls may be trapped too. Stay alert.
Remnant forces seen near the revolving walls. Yeah, I can't re-revolve them. Well, I saw it on the map as a thing that was a weirdness. But that didn't really lead to anything. Oh, I can check this now. I couldn't check this before. Or maybe I missed it.
One man did this much damage to us. I can no longer just sit back and watch.
Halt! You'll pay for what you did. Your life will come to an end here.
He's no match for 3 Wutai sergeants. Let's take him out. We'll show you the power of Wutai!
Activating combat mode.
Just wouldn't let me activate any of them. Ooh, that hurt. No AP cost? That should be fine for the time being. Something's coming up. Wait, is this the same one?
Zack, let's go.
Right.
I now
Ready to be a hero.
I now understand why there's a skip button.
Conflict resolved.
New intel. Enemy troops are stationed inside the 2 fortress towers.
I see.
You don't want them tracking your position. Take out the other tower.
Okay, Revenant forces are spotted at Tower 2. Okay, I will restore my HP after the battle. Can't just leave by the look of things. I don't know if I could examine that in the first off, but seems like later on I could. You can't even use that as a shortcut. Wait, didn't the gunmen run away this way? I never chased them down. Whoops. This one's a trap. That was obvious.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, you hit me during my attacks.
Conflict resolved.
So only sometimes can I activate these revolving walls then? How's my MP?
Combat mode.
Oh, so I get iframes by dodging then.
Conflict resolved.
So dodging at the exact time it comes in is good enough to avoid that kind of attack. I guess I gotta keep checking the walls now. Why won't you let me in? So only the opposite side of the walls that are checkable.
There he is! Get him!
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Oh, I can't escape that way. Ooh.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I wanted to move around a little bit, but that didn't seem to have worked out for me at all, did it? A high potion. How much is my HP at now, anyway?
We found him! He's right there under the tower! I see him! 38th Tamblin unit! Charge!
Activating combat mode.
Oh, I'm out of MP!
Bringing out the big guns. Here we go. Go, go, go!
That'll help. Even more so, they gave me more MP.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Battles are warming up a bit now, aren't they? How do I get this away? Ah, the area I couldn't run into.
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Conflict resolved.
Knowing that the other goons aren't anything to write home about. Where's a save point when you need it? Well, that's unfortunate.
Activating combat mode.
I need more digital mind wavy things to boost my powers, you know?
Training hard, I hope?
You better believe it. Leveled up, too.
All right, let's see the results. There, your data from last month.
All right, bring it. Me from last month. Ah!
No improvement whatsoever. Training's over.
Ah!
Maybe I should leave him with Sephiroth for a while.
What? I got 1,000 SP and Rush Assault level 4.
For it.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it. Oh yeah!
Level up for Blizzard.
Conflict resolved.
This is corny as hell? Yes. Yes, it is. But equally, remember when it was made and stuff like that? You kind of expect this a little bit. Writing from that time. Sensibilities.
Stand here! Ready, aim, fire! Give it up! More troops are en route! It's over!
I'll find a different route or charge. I don't know what to do. Charging sounds dumb. We're finding a different route. We know there's a door, actually. Can I use the door from this side?
Huh? I hear a voice.
For the glory of Wutai, we hold the line here at all costs. Sir! Fort Tamblin will not fall to a lowly group of thugs like Soldier. The enemy could be lurking anywhere. Keep your eyes open. Soldier is a formidable foe. Still, to protect our homeland, we must stand against our enemies, no matter what. Even if it means our lives. In Wutai, retreat is never an option. What? Retreat! Against bad odds, retreat is the best strategy!
I got a potion, hooray! But it's the fun kind of corny and cheesy. Wait a second, I still gotta activate this. There.
Activating combat mode.
I got most of my MP back. Oh, and those two guys got each other.
Conflict resolved.
Right, we must be missing one target, which is probably at the gate. So it looks like I've eliminated quite a few of the remaining forces of this place for its weird loopiness. And the weird loopiness that has happened while we've been there. Assumption is that last forces are here.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Zack, nicely done. We have successfully occupied the fort. I just needed you to keep their attention, but... impressive. You did well. Keep pressing forward.
Assault on Fort Tamblin is complete. By that chest there. Okay, I can still get it. So if this is the gameplay loop, it's kind of interesting. Apart from that, like... it's enjoyable, though. Very battle-orientated. Right, let's find out what's through here. I'm pretty sure I've got no more mail after all. I've got a fair bit. Our material leveled up a little bit too, so level 2 fire and level 3 blizzard. I don't think we got anything else in that time. Assault Twister didn't level up. We didn't even use Cure once. I'm just terrible at this, obviously. The tutorials were added to battle even more. And I'm lacking a little... I will buy some more potions. Wait, I can only buy a certain amount? I'll buy 2, I guess. Restore my stocks. Is that a save point?
That must be the central area.
Okay, well, oh no, there is autosave. Cool. Of course there's autosave. It said at the very start when I booted up the game.
Activating combat mode.
Okay.
Conflict resolved.
Get him in a stun lock. I can't really do much to fight you. So we've got a left passage, a right passage, and a goal to reach.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
This is why I want, like, more, I realized my HP is higher than my actual HP. I just realized that.
Oh yeah.
That's why we need more, like, limit break stuff to appear, because then I can... Earrings obtained. Get my MP back for free without having to use an ether. That'd be nice. No wonder that hasn't been a save point, though, because then I just restore everything.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, hello. Ow. Not sure if random encounters or not at this point.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to go in the menu. Honest. I got a new thing. Right, the earrings. Magic +5.
Activating combat mode.
They're everywhere. As long as I... Oh, no, okay. As long as I keep wailing is not the answer.
The end. Oh yeah.
Because I wanted to check out here, too.
Activating combat mode.
I have a feeling this is like random encounters at the moment. Okay, I can't die. That's nice. And getting back attacks is critical, isn't it?
Resolved.
Oh yeah.
A high potion. Ah, lovely save point. And a new mail. Situation with Wutai. We have received reports from the security and soldier departments on the state of war in Wutai. We have been in negotiations with Wutai for years in order to peacefully resolve a long dispute regarding mecha extraction in the region. However, Wutai's steadfast refusal has resulted in aggravated tensions. In order to break through this impasse, we've decided to resume military action. A special attack force of the smaller size has been mobilized to keep the scale of operations to a minimum. Oh, I'm touching that. Beautiful healing, touching my soul. I'm supposed to check out whatever this is first. Guessing there's no more missions being got. Not like I've leveled up either.
What's this?
That is Wutai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan. We are the Wutai Army's elite, the Crescent. We serve Leviathan and smite Wutai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Yes. A reactor here would allow people to live better lives. And that includes you.
This better life that you speak of comes at the grave cost of losing our homeland. Pain and despair. That's what you bring. One more question. You have power, so I must ask, why do you use it to cause evil?
Is it wrong to spread happiness through Mako energy? Is that what you consider evil?
I thought we could reason with each other as warriors, but sadly, I was mistaken. Then let us settle things as warriors. Come forth!
Activating combat mode.
I say I don't exactly know which. Next to a save point after all, so I can restore my magic afterwards and play this at range.
I got it.
I guess proving one's honor is fisticuffs, right? Unless you get closer, nothing's really gonna help.
Conflict resolved.
I have 15 fire spells for
Why
you.
won't you finish me?
Not in the mood.
As long as we draw breath, we will oppose Shinra. Now, finish it.
Oh, come on.
I'm not really into the stabbing exactly. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to take that in your mouth. Which would be my desire at this point in time.
1. Avoid training when you can. 2. Protect Wutai at all costs. 3. Ugly Shinra soldier dudes must be punished.
Who are you?
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's over for you because now you have to face me.
A little kid? This area's not safe for you. Go on home now.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh man. What am I supposed to do here?
Shoo-shoo ha! Take that, bad guy! Shoo-shoo ha!
Ah! No! You got me!
Ha-ha! That'll teach you to mess with me. Once again, I saved Wutai.
Boy, oh boy. That's a lot of energy. Now, back to work.
Thankfully, I avoided the shushu has, and I'm fine. I'm glad that that wasn't on mission for me to slaughter everyone. Right, what's in the arena? Are we leaving the arena? What's in here?
You must be the anti-soldier monsters.
Activating combat mode.
They look pretty effective to me. Dealing with enemy abilities. Some enemies use special abilities in battle. When these abilities are activated, the enemy will enter a casting phase and the ability gauge will be displayed. You can lower the gauge by attacking the enemy, which in turn decreases the ability's impact. Further, if you can reduce the gauge to 0 within the allotted time, you can cancel the ability entirely. Like that, then. Yeah, I probably should avoid the obvious attack, though. Oh, I'm way too near. This room's really small. We need to be kind of going one at a time here, so... Bait and attack. Step out. Oh, I'm slightly late with the dodge. No magic, that's fine. I'm not... That's one. Blizzard Blade obtained. I'll cancel that. Oh, what's going on at the top left here? Well, I got a limit break, so that's cool.
You're in for it now. Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Zack leveled up! When Zack's experience points reach a certain value, the DMW will sometimes stop at 777, in which case Zack will level up and his status parameters will be strengthened. It is not possible to check actual experience points, though. So when I reach some invisible threshold, yeah?
Conflict resolved.
Sorted. Yeah!
Soldier second class Zack. Victorious again.
Good work. Now, get out of there. You've only got 5 minutes.
Got it. Director Lazard, are you watching? Gotta move. No time to play. Not good.
That's one more you owe me. You lost your focus.
Yeah. Oh, sorry if your sword got any wear, tear, or rust on it.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
Thanks.